given the existence, as uttered forth in the public works of Puncher and Watman, of a personal god, qua, 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 with white beard, qua, 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 outside time, without extension, who from the height of divine apathia, divine athambia, divine aphasia, loves us dearly, with some exceptions, for reasons unknown but time will tell, and suffers like the divine Miranda, with those who, for reasons unknown but time will tell, are plunged in torment, plunged in fire, whose fire flames if that continues, and who can doubt it, will fire the firmament. That is to say, blast hell to heaven so blue, still and calm, so calm, with a calm, which, even though intermittent, is better than nothing, but not so fast. And considering what is more, that as a result of the labors left unfinished, crowned by the Academy of Anthropometry, of Essie and Passy, of Testu and Cunard, it is established beyond all doubt, all the doubt, that which clings to the labors of men, that as a result of the labors unfinished of Testu and Cunard, it is established as hereinafter, but not so fast for reasons unknown, that as a result of the public works of Puncher and Watman, it is established beyond all doubt, that in view of the labors of Voltaire and Belcher, left unfinished, for reasons unknown of Testu and Cunard, left unfinished, it is established what many deny, that man in Posse of Testu and Cunard, that man in Essie, that man in short, that man in brief, in spite of the strides of alimentation and defecation, wastes and pines, and concurrently, simultaneously, or what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the strides of physical culture, the practice of sport such as tennis, football, running, cycling, swimming, flying, floating, riding, gliding, canoeing, camogie, skating, tennis of all kinds, dying, flying, sports of all sorts, autumn, summer, winter, tennis of all kinds, hockey of all sorts, penicillin and succotanea, in a word, I resume, flying, gliding, golf over 9 and 18 holes, tennis of all sorts, in a word, for reasons unknown, in Feckham, Peckham, Fulham, Clapham, namely, concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, but time will tell, fades away, I resume, Fulham, Clapham, in a word, the dead lost per head. Since the death of Bishop Berkeley, being to the tune of 1 inch, 4 ounce per head, approximately, by and large, more or less to the nearest decimal. Good measure, round figures, stark naked in the stocking feet in Connemara, in a word, for reasons unknown, no matter what matter, the facts are there, and considering what is more, much more grave, that in the light of the labors lost of Steinweg and Peterman, it appears what is more, much more grave, that in the light of the labors lost of Steinweg and Peterman, that in the plains and the mountains, by the seas, by the rivers, running water, running fire, the air is the same. And then the earth, namely the air, and then the earth, and the great cold, the great dark, the air and the earth. Abode of stones in the great cold, alas, alas, in the year of their Lord, 600 and something, the air, the earth, the sea, the earth, abode of stones in the great deeps, the great cold, on sea, on land, and in the air. I resume, for reasons unknown in spite of the tennis, the facts are there, but time will tell, I resume, alas, alas, in short and fine, on a boat of stones, who can doubt it? I resume, but not so fast. I resume. The score, fading, 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 and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, but time will tell, the beard, the flames, the tears, the stone, so blue, so calm, alas, alas, the score. The skull in Connemara in spite of the tennis. The labors abandoned, left unfinished, grave, was still, abode of stones and a word I resume, alas, abandoned, unfinished, the skull and Connemara in spite of the tennis, the skull, alas, the stones, Cunard, tennis, stones, so calm, Cunard.